People, welcome. Earth to Dominguez here. I am a creator, an indigo child, a student of this life. I am you, and we are one, so let's get into it. The whole reason I'm even doing this to begin with is to prove to my friends and family that anything is possible and that magic seriously happens when you're vulnerable. I want to take a moment and read the crazy first DM I ever sent Quinn because I believe that it still rings incredibly true in my heart. All right, it's Quinn XCII, Patty, Mike, and Greg. This is for you. I hope one day you actually get to read this. I'm a big fan of yours, and the Story of Us album was a grand piece in several synchronicities that helped me in waking up. I feel very passionately that we are here on a spiritual mission, and I know you do too. I'm not sure how I know, but I do. It's about more than this life and more than your fame. It's about our influence. How did we help change this world? I'm going to both your shows in LA and Phoenix, and I cannot wait. That message right there, well, Quinn, that was the beginning to the story of us. I mean, like, here we are with the green balloons.
It's just the green balloons.
Everything is unknown.
Here we go!
Here we go. So from here on out, this video, this week's topic, is dedicated to Quinn XCII. Thank you so much for bringing so many amazing feelings into the hearts of my friends and I.
Your constant nagging, your many rules. The yin to my yang still remains the one thing that'll get me through. What is it, guys? You're the worst.
So let's get straight into it. First feeling that I get when I think Quinn XCII, immediately empowered. Like, okay, I found you when I was in the middle of a breakup. And you know when you're just like pissed and you're like, oh, punching things? No, I mean, I wasn't punching things. Like kickboxing and like running, and you're just like, yeah, I need that pump up song. Well, Quinn XCII was my pump up song. And it was like every word was being sung for me and my relationship. And I was just like, oh yes, thank you, Quinn XCII. I mean, I literally got to heal myself, move the energy in my body through that music, and like cleanse myself of all the toxicity that I had felt in that previous relationship. And it got me to literally run my very first half marathon. And the album that got me through the 13 point whatever something miles was The Story of Us. And well, a few others like Native Tongue, but that's, play Native Tongue. I love Native Tongue. Anyway, what that taught me, what the marathon taught me was that I could do anything I set my mind to. And the power, that empowered feeling I had of running those miles, of saying, I did that. It taught me, it showed me, it proved to me that I got to decide the life I wanted to live. And that I could do anything I set my mind to. The only thing that was stopping me was me. Okay, so like what's better than feeling empowered? What is actually better than feeling empowered? Well, feeling inspired, duh. So second feeling Quinn XCII brought me and my tribe. I'm so grateful that I get to speak for more than just myself when I say this. We felt inspired. Your album and just the momentum, the energy, the confidence I got listening to that music. My roommate and I went and bought our very first camera, and we went and we started traveling. We went to LA and we went to Utah, and we were just taking photos and we were creating. We made super silly videos like these. Your music, and knowing that honestly you were my same age, born in '92, you felt like a distant friend. It was like, if he's fucking doing it, then I can do it too, hello. So we did do it, and the more we did it, the more synchronicities, like boom, 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 boom. But that feeling of inspiration, of looking over and seeing someone doing something that you want to do, and them giving you the feeling that you can do it. That is the feeling that Quinn XCII gave us. Because when that album is on, when we're together, whatever we're doing, we know we can do it. It is the inspiration, it is that like little pump-up song that gets us there. So thank you for that.
We'll look back and say some mistakes we made, they made us who we are. These games we played, they got us really far. That shit to most won't ever mean a thing, but it got us here, so I hold on. In my head, say not to call you this late. Still I got those numbers every time.
Okay, so empowered. Empowered, I can do anything I set my mind to. This life is mine. I am the creator, so let's do it. Initial feeling. And then inspired. Okay, I'm gonna actually do it now. And then what comes after that? What more beautiful and like peaceful feeling is there than being inspired and empowered? Well, there's trust. I learned to trust. I trust the process. It's crazy. Little side note, very first concert we ever watched, we saw Shalou and fell in love with his music. He's amazing. So we went to LA one of those times to go see him in concert. Turns out we weren't able to actually stay to hear him perform, and we were so bummed. But super grateful that we had like randomly parked right out front and heard their sound check. It was like a beautiful moment. And we went and tried to chase Quinn. My friends put in all these efforts to get me to meet the band. And when we were at Bonanza, we actually got to meet Shalou.
Take a quick second and say that you're fucking amazing. My roommate and I jam out to you all the fucking time. I could seriously cry. You are an environmentalist, which we love. Yeah. And seriously, your music inspires so many people. I was out there giving my heart to you. We didn't meet Quinn, but we met fucking Shalou.
Divine timing was key, and as much as everyone tried to get me to meet you guys for the longest time, it wasn't our time yet. I had to do this. I had to be empowered and inspired and prove to myself that I could put together something like this. I think the one story I do want to take the time to tell is the story of the green balloon.
Green balloon.
The green, but don't pop it, please. It's so important.
We were at the concert at the Van Buren. I had so many friends together with me, and it was a super magical night. And there was this green balloon just like bopping around the concert. And to anyone else, that would have just been a green balloon. Would left it at that. But it kept coming back to me, and I'd grab it and hold on to it, and Danny would come up and like knock it out of my hand, and I'm like, yo, stop it. And he did it a couple times, and I turned to him and I go, listen, if that green balloon comes back to me, it is staying with me. It's my green balloon. And as it like starts to float away, this super freaking cute guy next to me, super tall, reaches up and grabs it and hands it to me, and he goes, this is yours. And that green balloon stayed in my hand the entire concert.
You judged all these minor glimpses.
I had had the best freaking time. And that green balloon in that moment was a symbol to me of just my power. I was taking my power back from that relationship, from any limiting thought that told me I couldn't do something that I wanted to do. I let that green balloon stay in my hand the entire concert as a symbol to myself that I can do it. Whatever it is, I can do it. And we went and visited you guys in Utah. We traveled all the way to Bonanza to see Quinn XCII. And in going there, we again brought that green balloon.
And I tell everyone, get the look on your face, will slowly come my time. Yeah, but it was all a front. And finally, I'll say it to your face that you need to find another place to stay. You know you won't know me when the feeling's all gone. Yeah, and I tell everyone,
Again, these feelings that I expressed to you that your album and your music gave to us are really profound feelings. Your music provided a space for our growth, for my growth. And so the very next feeling I have is the feeling of connection. And that goes in several different ways, connected with my tribe. So we were all kind of doing our own thing, living our own lives, and Quinn '92 and the concerts brought us all back together. It was just like we all really bonded over these songs and knew that we were going through our own shit, and when we came together, we could play the songs that we were listening to apart and kind of like support each other energetically and just be like, hey, you know, everything's gonna be okay. Here's another day in paradise. We are on home planet Earth. It's beautiful here. Look outside. Everything is a miracle. Your song, Panama, is probably now one of the most significant songs that you have for me. And that sang a lot because I freaking love Native Tongue and Another Day in Paradise and Full Circle, and I could continue. But my cousin, cute little Dylan, he's only 2 weeks older than me, and about 1.5 years ago he was diagnosed with cancer. And a couple months ago, he passed away. I hadn't listened to Quinn in a very long time, outgrown the feelings of my breakup and whatnot, but I put it on this day, and I was just getting ready, and time stopped. And that song came on. And every word to it, it's insane. When someone can literally speak to you through the words of a song. My cousin and I outgrew our childhood memories, and that hurt. And the last time I had seen him, he was 22 and getting married, and he passed away shortly after turning 26. And we were just 25. And again, time stopped, and he hugged me, and not for 1 second did I think it was anyone else. And he was letting me know, he was saying, hold on to me, hold on to me. I'm leaving this place and I'll be good. And I believe that he is good. And Quinn '92, your music provided this space for him to come visit me where I would listen, where I would pay attention, when I wasn't distracted by anything else.
I'm leaving this place and I'll be good.
The very last feeling that I think Quinn '92 has brought me, and probably the greatest one, gratitude. It's nothing physical or material. Gratitude is thank you for an experience. Thank you for a feeling. Thank you for the ability to bring so much joy to the people that surround me in my life. Thank you. And I want to end it with this. Patty, Quinn, Greg, I think it's awesome that you're vegan, Greg. That's like super cool. Your little boy's adorable. And Patty, you are the homie. Like, thank you for responding to all of our DMs and being honestly like so there, like relatable. You've always been the homie. I think you might be my favorite. Don't tell the boys. And then Mike 92, you're like my brother, bro. Anyway, honestly, the three of you and your journeys have inspired us like crazy. I want to take a moment to just show you some of the best moments we have had over the past 1.5 years. So many of which you have been a part of, even without knowing.
All the good comes in waves. I buy my time by the ocean.
At night, I'm awake to feel the weight of your motion. What's up in house feeling alright? Who's getting by still it won't fight.
Don't need to leave, spend the whole lives. Another day in paradise.
And been able to watch you grow from Crescent to Van Buren to now Co-America and April. And we're growing and we're evolving. And the whole time, it's just been this beautiful reminder that we're not alone. and we're all superhuman, and to do this is hard. Chasing your dreams is hard. Giving up everything and being vulnerable with your music or your artwork, whatever it is, that's difficult. And I want to applaud the three of you for doing it. That is, from start to finish, to right here, the story of us. And that is honestly just book number 1. So if we can start it again, that'll be great. This week, this video was all inspired by you and the power that music has to heal. And that by being vulnerable and sharing our stories, however that may be, whether it's putting a camera up, whether it's singing a song, whether it's painting a piece of artwork, being vulnerable and expressing and sharing our stories with others, that's why we're here, man. That's why we're here. So thank you for helping me do that. And I look forward to meeting all three of you and getting to express my gratitude in person.
Thank you guys so much for making my dream come true. I hope yours comes true at some point too.